Well, the Queen's birthday honours have been somewhat delayed this year, but for one local man who might well regard this place as being something of a second home, it's been well worth the wait. Brian Logan, British Empire Medal. How does it feel to hear Brian Logan BEM? Congratulations, of course.
Thank you very much, Dennis. Yeah, it's a wonderful honour to be given. I can't quite believe it. I suppose it'll not really sink in until people start ringing me and message me and realise, oh yes, I've actually won something. Yeah, it's a pretty good feeling.
And can you see yourself as signing a document or signing a sheet of paper, Brian Logan BEM?
I wondered about that. I would say it'll probably be just solely on theatrical productions that I would direct. I would like to put Brian Logan BEM. I can't see any other part of my life where I would put BEM after my name.
Now, you're very well known in the area, and I've known you for, I don't want to say how many years, an awful long time, isn't it? I think we first met away down, I was working in the Arcadia, you were a lifeguard at the time. But more than 50 years in this business, I mean, has it gone by in a flash, or have you laboured through it at times? How's it been?
It's gone in a flash, though. I do remember all the salient details. I remember most of the stuff I've done. Because of this, I've sat and thought about all the things that happened in my life, and I do recall all the productions I've done around the province and the productions for Ballywillan Drama Group. So yeah, okay, it's been a long time, has gone in a flash. But I think that's just the nature of the business, of the world I live in. You just go from one production to the next all the time.
But you've said it almost like a 2 follows 1, 3 follows 2, 4 follows 3, and so on. You've 100, at least I think 50 where you've been producer, another 50 perhaps where you've been director.
Yeah, but between producing, directing, set designing, lighting designer, well over 200 and counting productions.
And I think that what is interesting is that this all started for a young boy in Portrush. Am I right in saying started with the drama group down in the town hall?
Yeah, one of my favourite stories is my life in the theatre started actually before I was born, because my mum Kathleen was pregnant with me in January 1954 whilst she was playing Dandini in the pantomime Cinderella. So I was born in July. But yes, that was my first appearance on stage, albeit on scene. But I was 14 when I started with Ballywillan Drama Group.
And was that with operating a follow spot or something?
That was operating one of the 2 follow spots from the side of the stage in those days. And from then it progressed, and I worked my way through the ranks of BDG, finally rising to the positions I hold now.
And did you ever think at that time, and as we look around now, we've got the empty stage, unfortunately, here in the Riverside Theatre, but this is a wonderful theatre, a wonderful local theatre. Did you ever think that you'd be sitting here, not only talking about receiving an award from the Queen, but directing show after show after show here, and they're virtually all sold out?
Yes, well, obviously our history, Ballywillan Drama Group's history, was Portrush Town Hall. When it closed, it was Waterworld, and then when Waterworld was converted into a 10-pin bowling alley, we had to find another home. The management at that time of the Riverside Theatre made us so welcome. We've been here ever since. You know, it's now up to 2 productions a year we do in here. Lovely little theatre. I would appreciate a bit more wing space, a bit more space backstage, and a fly tower for all the scenery. But it is what it is. We adapt, and we're very blessed that we put on mainly sold out productions in here.
I was going to ask you about low points and high points. Maybe a low point was that you had to shuffle your way around from one place to another. What about, let's be very optimistic, what about highlights, high points of your distinguished career in theatre and entertainment?
Well, the high points, I suppose, now this isn't the be all and end all, but it's receiving awards for your productions. That icing on the cake. It's nice to be recognised. when the powers that be award you best show or best director, best this, best that. Those are good. But I suppose mainly it is seeing our audiences enjoying themselves. It's seeing our audiences get on their feet at the end of the night and applauding the production.
Is it pretty much Brian Logan or Brian Logan BEM one man show, or is there a good team? I believe, for example, your wife would be particularly good with your choreography and other artistic elements.
Without my very close protection squad, as I call them, my production team, I wouldn't be sitting here today probably. My musical director, stage manager, my producers, Sharon, my choreographer. There's a big team help on the production. I just head that team. Mainly they do what I ask, and we get my vision to appear on the Riverside stage here.
And if we could just, leaving aside COVID for now and so on, does amateur drama have a good future, good solid base and future in this area?
I really, really hope so. I read an article yesterday about the state of amateur theatre in the United Kingdom, and it is in a sorry state. Obviously, same as professional theatre, nothing has been able to happen. I think our group is financially and mentally strong enough that we will survive this whenever the government let us put productions on at full audience capacity, not at 20 or 30 people sitting in a theatre. It has to be full capacity. We'll be ready to take that on. I'm afraid that there'll be other societies who will not survive this lengthy shutdown. They just won't have the wherewithal to withstand it.
All right, final question. Put into words for me how you feel today with the prospect of going along in a nice three-piece suit, presumably, to receive your award. Put into words for us how it feels to be Brian Logan BEM.
Yeah, that's a hard one, Dennis. It's a complete honour, as I said earlier on, to have received it. There's so many people who are responsible for putting me in this position. Both my parents who grounded me in theatre, who encouraged and equally criticised me as I progressed through. They're one of the main reasons that I'm here. All the wonderful people I've met throughout Northern Ireland and all the various theatrical productions and entertainments that I've done over the years, those people have all helped me and are responsible for what's happened to me today. So yeah, whenever I do go and receive the medal, everybody, all these people will be in my mind, because without them, I certainly would not be sitting here talking to you today. So I'm really chuffed, as I'm sure you realise, and very proud.
Brian has produced or directed more than 50 productions here at the Riverside Theatre, and I've no doubt when COVID is out of the way, he's got plans for another 50. But from all of us here at On the Causeway Coast, congratulations and well done to local man, to Portrush man, Brian Logan, BEM.